Our next lesson in the Civil War is Development of Two Cultures, Part 2. But first, let's review a little bit. Why was slavery not as important in the North as in the South? Because the North had the availability of immigrant labor and lower profits. The South, immigrant labor would have meant lower profits for the South. What one event led to a rapid increase in the number of slaves in the South? The invention of the cotton gin. I'm going to read this. I want you to tell me if this is a characteristic of Northern culture. Okay, are you ready? Many immigrants. Is that a characteristic of Northern culture? Yes. Small farms. Yes. Few railroads. No. Cultural melting pot. Is that a characteristic of Northern culture? Yes. What about industry? Yes. Slavery. No. I can see how that one would be confusing because the North did have slaves. They just didn't have as many as the South. But overall, slavery was not considered a characteristic of Northern culture. What about several cities over 100,000 population? Yes. Okay. Are these characteristics of Southern culture in the 1850s? Many immigrants. Is that a characteristic of Southern culture? No. What about large plantations? Yes. Predominantly Catholic? Yes. About several cities over 100,000 population? No. Is industry considered a characteristic of Southern culture in the 1850s? No. What about slavery? Yes. And what about cultural melting pot? No. Okay. Which one was considered an industrial society, the North or the South? Which one was considered an industrial society? The North. So what kind of society was the South? Agrarian. True or false? Most European immigrants came to the South to work on plantations. False. What invention or innovation helped to make cities, factories, and railroads spring up in the North? Cheaper steel. Okay, I'm going to say a definition. I want you to tell me which vocabulary word I'm talking about. A tropical plant used as a source of blue dye. Indigo. People of the highest social class or nobility. Aristocracy. Characteristics of a population such as size, density, and distribution. Demographics. A society based around agriculture rather than industry. Agrarian. Okay, if you had any problems with this, I want you to go back and review this until you know it before you do the next lesson.